All right, let's get this show on the road, or I guess up in the air. We're floating, you and I, high above this absolute cracker of a city. This is Budapest, the big cheese of Hungary. It's the capital, the main event, the place where all the action happens. Down below, the city is split right down the middle by a massive river, which is a pretty bold design choice if you ask me. On one side, you've got Buda, all hilly and historic. On the other, there's Pest, flat as a tack and buzzing with life. From way up here, it looks like a giant, beautiful map someone's laid out just for us. The sun's out, the sky's blue, and we've got the best seat in the house. Imagine we're in a super quiet, super smooth drone. Not one of those angry, buzzy ones that sounds like a giant mosquito. This one is more like a silent, magic carpet. We're just drifting, slowly, peacefully. The noise of the city, the cars, the hustle, it all just fades away into a gentle hum. Right, let's zoom in on that big fella. That, my friends, is the Hungarian Parliament building, and from up here, it's an absolute showstopper. It looks like a giant Gothic wedding cake that someone has painstakingly decorated for a royal giant. The detail is just insane. You can see all the pointy spires reaching up to the sky, trying to give us a high five. The massive dome in the center is like the cherry on top. It's sitting right on the edge of the river, looking incredibly grand and important, like the king of all the buildings. Its white stone is gleaming in the sunlight, making it stand out against everything around it. We're circling it now, nice and slow. From this angle, you can really see its shape. It's perfectly symmetrical, which is very satisfying for the brain. As we pull back a bit, you get a sense of its place in the city. It's not just a building, it's an anchor. Everything on the Pest side seems to radiate out from it. Let's leave the Parliament to do its thing and drift out over the river itself, the Danube, the D-man. It's not just a river, it's the city's main artery, its soul. From our vantage point, it's a wide, majestic ribbon of blue-gray water snaking its way through the heart of Budapest. You can see the gentle currents moving, shimmering in the sun, and linking the two sides like stitches holding a beautiful coat together are the bridges. Each one has its own personality. We're heading towards the most famous one now, the Széchenyi Chain Bridge. From the air, it looks like a classic, elegant piece of engineering. Two massive stone arches, like grand gateways, stand at either end. The thick iron chains which give it its name droop in perfect, graceful curves. Drifting further downriver, we see the other bridges. There's the Liberty Bridge, a stunning green structure that looks like something out of a fairy tale. Then there's the Elizabeth Bridge, a sleek, modern white suspension bridge. It's simple and elegant, like a clean white line drawn across the water. All right, let's cross the river. We're swooping over to the Buda side now. This side is different. It's hilly, it's green, and it feels a bit older, a bit more distinguished. And sitting right on top of the biggest hill, looking down on everyone like a proud old king, is Buda Castle. This isn't just one castle. It's a massive complex of buildings, courtyards, and history. From our aerial perch, it sprawls across the top of Castle Hill, a city within a city. The huge, pale green dome of the main palace is its crowning glory, visible from almost anywhere. You can peer down into the courtyards, which look like secret gardens from up here. We can see the patterns of the cobblestone streets winding their way through the complex. Just next to the main palace, there's another structure that looks like it's been plucked straight out of a Disney movie. That's Fisherman's Bastion. It's a stunning terrace with pointy white towers and fairy tale-like turrets. From the air, its bright white stone stands out against the green trees and the river below. You can see the intricate walkways and arches, a perfect spot for the tiny people below to get the best views of Pest and the Parliament. Now, let's drift back towards the middle of the river. See that big long island sitting there? It looks like a giant green cigar someone's plonked right in the Danube. That's Margaret Island, or Margit Sigurd if you want to get local. It's a massive park, completely free of the city's hustle. From our drone's eye view, it's a stunning slash of vibrant green in the middle of the blue river. Let's fly a bit lower over the island. You can see paths winding through the trees like little brown threads. There are huge open meadows, perfect circles and rectangles of bright green grass, just begging for a picnic. We can spot a running track that goes all the way around the edge of the island, right next to the water. There are tennis courts, looking like neat green patches, and the bright blue shape of a swimming pool complex. As we pull up again, the shape of the island becomes clear. It's anchored at each end by a bridge, connecting it to both Buda and Pest, making it easy for everyone to share. From the sky, Margaret Island is a beautiful, calming sight. It's a reminder that even in a huge, bustling capital city, you can always find a pocket of peace and quiet. It's the city's green heart. Let's glide back over the main part of the city, this time on the Pest side. I want you to look down, but not at the big landmarks. Look at the rooftops. Just the rooftops. It's like looking at a giant, messy, beautiful painting. It's a patchwork quilt of colors and textures. You've got the classic terracotta orange, thousands of them, stretching out in every direction. They give the city such a warm, inviting glow, especially in the late afternoon sun. But it's not just orange. Look closer. You'll see roofs of gray slate, dark and serious. You'll see the shiny green copper of important old buildings, weathered by time to a beautiful pale turquoise. And then you get the absolute superstars of the rooftop world, the Jolnay tiles. From up here they look like shimmering mosaics with patterns of bright green, deep blue, sunny yellow and rich gold. They catch the light and sparkle like jewels scattered across the city. As we float above it all, you can also see the hidden life of the rooftops. Secret rooftop bars with little umbrellas. Hidden gardens and terraces on top of apartment buildings with potted plants and deck chairs. It's a whole other world up here. A secret landscape that's only visible from the sky. This colorful, jumbled and living layer is the true skin of the city, and it is endlessly fascinating to explore. Let's head back over to the Buda side for one more hill climb. This one is called Gelert Hill. It's a big, rocky lump that rises steeply from the bank of the Danube. From our spot in the sky, it looks like a rugged piece of wilderness right next to the city center. And right at the very top, standing tall and proud, is a massive statue. That's the Citadella, an old fortress, and the Liberty statue. We're circling the summit now. The Liberty statue is a huge figure of a woman holding a palm frond high above her head. She's a symbol of freedom, and from up here, she looks like she's watching over the entire city. She has the best view in the house, even better than ours, maybe. The view from Gelert Hill is legendary, and from our even higher position we can see why. You can see the entire sweep of the Danube with all the bridges laid out in a row. It's a panoramic vista that captures everything that makes Budapest special. What's also lovely from up here is the amount of green. The slopes of Gelert Hill itself are a thick forest, and you can see how this green space pushes right into the city. It's another example of that beautiful balance between the built environment and nature. The hill is a popular spot, and you can just make out the winding paths where people are walking up to enjoy the view. It's a place of pilgrimage for anyone wanting to see Budapest in all its glory. And from our quiet spot in the sky, we get to see it without even breaking a sweat. Our time in the sky is coming to an end. The sun is getting a little lower, casting long, soft shadows across the city. The terracotta roofs are glowing with an even warmer, deeper orange. The Danube is reflecting the golden light of the sky, turning from blue to a shimmering ribbon of molten gold. It's a magical time of day to be up here, watching the city prepare for the evening. The lights are starting to flicker on, especially on the bridges and the Parliament building, turning Budapest into a city of twinkling jewels. Let's take one final, slow sweep over the whole scene. Look at it all one last time. The Grand Parliament, the proud Buda Castle, the green oasis of Margaret Island, the elegant bridges, and the endless sea of colorful rooftops. We're slowly descending now. Our magical drone ride is almost over. The sounds of the city are starting to creep back in, a gentle hum at first, then the clearer sounds of life. It's time to rejoin the world down below. So there you have it, Budapest from above. It's a city that's stunning from any angle, but from the sky, it's something else entirely. It's calm, it's majestic, and it's full of beauty. I hope you enjoyed our little float through the Hungarian heavens. For now, though, it's goodbye from the sky. What a place, an absolute 10 out of 10.